You know what made me so mad? I was I worked very hard, very hard. People have no idea. And when I said that, I do work very hard because it's not the training part for me. For me, it's the mental aspect. So I pay. I have my team so big. I hire a lot of people. I have my own nutritionist. I have my own psychologist. I have my own strength conditioning. I have my own physical therapy that comes to the house. I hire a new coach. You know, I give an extra money for Saeed just to help me for this coach. I have a couple guys to give me extra work. So I hire everybody. It's such a hard work that I do to make sure I get ready. Get Daniel from Brazil, all the way from Brazil. I film all my sessions. I send to Daniel. I talk to Henry. So we make a very big plan. For sure, whenever I lose, I get so mad because I know the amount of work that I put in. And I cry. I don't care. Haters gonna hate. I cry. I put so much in work. But you know the reason why I cry? I'm gonna be very honest with you now, John. Whenever, and that was a story that I have. Whenever I was coming up in the jiu-jitsu, I did a lot of great things on the color belts, on like blue, purple, brown belts. I did great things. But whenever I became a black belt, it was super easy to get a win, especially on the big tournaments, on the big stakes. On the small ones, it was easy. A couple, 4 fights, boom, get a win. But on the big stages, I was getting so mad because I was going there, getting good, boom, semifinals, amazing fight, and I lost. And I was so mad because I know it was a good fight, and people was, hey, don't worry, that was a great fight. And I was so mad when they said that. And they kept walking, and people, don't worry, that was a great fight. But I lost, and I was holding on to don't cry, you know, because I want to cry right away. And I used to cry a lot. And maybe the third or the fourth person come at me, bro, that was a great fight. And then it exploded, crying. But I freaking lost. I don't want to lose like that, you know. Like, it gets to a point that I hate to lose. That I don't care if it was a great fight. I just want to lose. I just want to win. I don't want to lose. Sometimes it might be boring. We all know, but I want to win. And whenever the fight was over, I was feeling everyone going crazy, everyone screaming at me, and I was holding on to that feeling, to that shit we lost. Okay. And I try to be positive and see the good things. And the first thing that I see is Dana. That was an amazing fight. That was the best fight I ever seen. You guys put on a show and this and that. But I already lost, you know. And then I was in that same mentality was kind of like, fuck that. Like, and I was holding to that cry. And every time that he tried to give me like a good a good thing, it would just make me more crazy. And then freaking Dana made me cry because he talked so much and I was so mad. And then whenever I walked out of the octagon, I was already crying. Like, shit, I couldn't hold no more. But I kind of understand, you know. I know it was a big fight. I know it was a good fight. But it's just me knowing that I put so much in the line that with a little bit more things I could get away. The way, let me make that right to make sure you guys understand. Like, the fight was very winnable. Right, it was very, very winnable, and it lost. That's my feeling. That's my feeling. That was very winnable, and I lost because of a couple of details. So that's what made me mad. For sure, I'm happy. I'm a happy person. I'm happy with my performance. Happy that I got a bonus. Happy that the fans like it. Happy with the publicity. But it was a winnable fight, and I lost.